Why is reincarnation not accepted in the Catholic religion? The answer is this. The Catholic Church believes that you are born, but before you're born, God creates you in the womb. Life for us begins at the moment of conception. It doesn't begin when we're born. It begins 9 months earlier when we are conceived, which is why Catholics have a problem with abortion. You're ending the life of someone who's already alive because we believe that life begins when the two cells come together and create something new. A woman's hair, a woman's skin, a woman's eyelash, a woman's fingernail, all have the same DNA sequence. But when the egg and the sperm come together and join, the DNA of that product is not hers at all. It is something entirely different. Because of that, we have said life begins at the moment of conception. When we are born, when we are conceived, rather, God has already given us a body. It might only be 1 or 2 cells, but that is the human part of our body that will grow into what we have as infants, as adults. It becomes what we are, physically speaking. But at that same time, he also creates a soul, which he puts inside that body. He did not take the soul from a collection of leftovers. He creates each individual soul separate and new. Reincarnation means that after I've lived this life, I die, and I get put into a new body and start again. That's what reincarnation means. It's different than resurrection, which is what Jesus did at Easter, because with resurrection, the body that died comes back to life. With reincarnation, it's not that your body comes back to life. Your soul is taken from one body and put into the womb of a new person. New body, new everything. The Church believes that certain sacraments leave a mark on your soul. Baptism, confirmation, holy orders, so that when you are baptized, that mark changes your soul forever. With reincarnation, it means that that mark is wiped away and you have to start over from the beginning each and every time you're born again. So if you were baptized and confirmed and ordained a priest and died, he takes your soul out, puts you into the womb of a person, and you have to go through that whole process again of getting baptized and confirmed and everything else. We don't believe that, because if it changes the soul forever, why would you need to be baptized over and over and over and over? You get one chance. You get one chance to do what God asks of you to do. If you succeed, you go to heaven. If you choose not to follow the path that God has for you, you face those consequences. You don't get a replay. Now, God sometimes gives people second chances. They die, they have an experience of the afterlife, and they get sent back where they can try to fix things. That doesn't happen to most people. It happens to some people. That will call your second chance, but don't expect it. So, why is the reincarnation not accepted? Because we believe that you get one chance, and that's it.
I've heard several people that say, they'd be walking around just out there like Walmart or just on home, and something would happen. They say that seems like deja vu.
Oh, deja vu. Well, deja vu is another little interesting thing, which in a sense has nothing to do with reincarnation. It's where you see something or experience something before it actually happens, and then when it happens, you remember that you had seen or experienced it before. I often say that I have amnesiatic deja vu, a feeling that I've forgotten something before, because I'm often forgetting things. We can say that it's something spiritual, we can say that it's something maybe psychic, but I don't mean psychic in these off New Agey kind of things. Sometimes God gives people glimpses or experiences of things that might help them in the future. God might give them some kind of insight to things. I mean, he was the one who told the wise men to go back a different way so they weren't going to Jerusalem. He was the one who told Joseph to take Mary and the child into Egypt. There's chances that deja vu is an example of someone experiencing something or a feeling that's similar to something because it might have a meaning that they understand for themselves. God has a mischievous way of doing things that we don't understand that's supposed to be for our benefit. And if we use it for our benefit, then we'll grow as a person. Most of the time we don't, though, in general.